Well, this is Baruch here at the Tikkun Elevator Kollel, and you could see that I'm coming to the Rashash Sidur. Now, it's my privilege to be able to do this. I feel compelled. I've been looking at it since I learned with Rabbi Memran. He showed me some of these things, especially this. Uh, Very difficult for me, but I'm trying to do the best I can. Now, let me just give you a little sequence of what's happening here. We went through the bracha. This is called the MATBEAH HABRACHA. So nobody ever told me MATBEAH means a coin. So I think it means the template of what happens when you make a bracha. That's what's really important. So all the words Baruch Atah Hashem Elokeinu. Now we're coming to the phrase. This is actually we're working on the brachos of Tzitzit. But this particular pattern, that is the pattern of the MATBEAH HABRACHA, it's going to be for tefillin too, and a lot of other places that we're going to see the MATBEAH HABRACHA. To have an idea what's actually happening. What happened is that we're bringing down light. This is light of continence. We're bringing it down until we reach sort of like a bottom place. Elokeinu and Melech Olam, there's going to be the Arba Mitzvos. They based it. Remember we talked about this. Okay, we have shiurim on that. But what happens then is that the Arba Mitzvos based in is a mental exercise that we do in order to lift up our souls and just give them to Hashem. When we do that, everything we have goes up. As a result of this all going to Hashem, and then you have these pictures now of the mochims. The first word here on the line is la'alos, is to elevate, to bring up. And then we went through the oros and the mochim, and then some more oros from a different part, and more mochim. All of it's going up, and then here, and let me see if I can get this back because I think it's too high, too low rather. And then we get it back to just looking at them. We have these are 72s. This is named 72. This is 63 plus 10 is 73. This is 26 plus 45 is 71. Average them out, they're going to come out to be 288. It's called rapach. These are the nitzutzos that we are bringing up when we offer our souls. So then you come over here, we see these mochin again, and they mean this is what he calls the av da'ak, or the sag da'ak, at the very highest possible place. This is a yichud that takes place, and it looks like this. And then down the line, he shows you the yichudim going all the way down, that what's coming from up above is causing tremendous oneness down below it. And as a result of that, everything starts going back to its place. And so here we have, let me see if I have it, Kamen Lahachzin Makomim Hamochim Sha'olo Laman, the Mochim that went up to Man. Now this is when we say the word Asher. Now we did what we did, Melech Olam, Asher, then we come into Asher. Here are the Oros again, and the Mochim. Okay, and this is more Oros, more Mochim. All of this is a little different form because remember, the form is like this. This is the Pashut, is the 10. There's a count of 4 letters. Then the Mole, which is a count of 10 more. Let me see if I got one right down here. Yeah. There's 10 more, that's 14. And the Mole, which is 28, makes 42. That is the power to go up. Exactly what's happening here. All of this is coming back, I think. When you say Kedishanu, he says this is a Chochmah. Chochmos. Let me see if I can get this focus better. These are the Chochmos, the Mem, the Abba, the Ima, the Yasos. The Mem means the Mem and the Sel. That's the Makif, which is the furthest away. And these are those Oros. But also, the other Makif is going to be the Chochmos of the Lamed, the Abba, the Ima. So that's the Lamed, that's the Makif, which is not as far away. Then the next word, the magic word, b'mitzvaysav. When you say b'mitzvaysav, you have the idea that the binos of the mem, the abba, the ima, the yasos are now coming back to their place. This is all new shefa. This is shefa building up. So he says, binos, the lama, the abba, the ima, the yasos. This is what they look like. These are the binos. Then we come over here to the word tzivisano. And he says here, now we went down from the Chochmah, we went down to Bina, now we're back to the Vok. It's the Vok of the Mem, the Abba Ve'ima, and here we see the Oros, they're coming back now. See, what goes up comes back, but you have to have it going up first. And then you have the Lamed, which is the near, let's call it the near Makif. It's a closer Makif. These are its lights. Now we come to the end of this, and for tomorrow we'll see where we're going to go. Let's see what happens after this. There's more. So we'll look at each page, and we'll try to distinguish what the Rav, the Rashash is saying. And we're right here at this final. This is the wind up. He says lihisatef betzitzis. So this we've gone through all of that. We went through the tzitzis. Now let's take a look at what this says. If he says, first of all, he says the Roshi tables are Lamed and Ben and Bet, which is 32. It could be like the 32 Nivasivas Chochma. I don't know. I don't see an explanation over here. And it's Yud K, Vav. This is showing you a Yichud here, a Vav, I guess. And then Vav K making Yichud that way. Exactly what it means, don't know, but that is what Lev comes out to be. Let's just look at this for a second. This is 15 plus 6 is 21, plus 6 is 26, and plus 5 is 31. Let me try it one more time. 15 is 21, 6, 27, 5, 32. That's the 32. Now, what it's doing there, I don't know. At any rate, he points it out. Yekave lahamshek makifi lama mem. This is our kavanah now. We're going still with the mekifim. We're bringing in the mekifim to let them shine through these tzitzis. He says, lama mem the tzalm me'amochin, the tzalim, and others are said there's the tzadi the tzalim and a lama the tzalim and a mem the tzalim. But it's the selim of the mochin, of the malchios. Now, tzelem also is a concept of a lavush. It's not a lavush. It's called a tzelem. We have kalim, lavushim, slamim, mochin, and oros. That's the cold sama. These are all wraps around the light of the Ein Sof Baruch Hu. So he said, Yakav lahamsha mekifa lamed umem the tzalme hamochin the malchios the ava ve'ima ve'yisrael sabat devunas. In other words, you're bringing this light down, 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 because the malchus is always the lowest part. Now we're bringing the shefa from the combined parts of ava ve'ima and yasos. He says, im hanaranchi the nefesh shebechem, with the naranchi of the nefesh that is in them. So he says there's a nefesh. So this is the nefesh, which is be the lowest part, the part that goes with malchus. We're reading the malchus, the mem, the abba ve'ima ve'yasos. That's what this looks like, and here it is. Let's just take a quick look. Once again, the way he lays this out is we always have the makif and the panimi. So when we ever talk about life, he's always talking about the tzelem. The tzelem is the panimi, and the makif is going to be the lamed and the mem. So here comes the mem, and this is what it looks like. This is how he draws. This is keser, chochma, bina das, chesed, gevurah, teferes, netzach, hod, yisod. Okay, that's the lights of the mem tzelem. It's signing for a far, far away. So then you have the lamed tzelem. Malchus, the lamed, the abba ve'ima ve'yasas. He said this is what it looks like, just like that. And it comes out that we have a final statement about this. Now, we just put on the tzitzis, and we're wrapping ourselves in the tzitzis, and we're going to learn some more about it after that. He's going to talk about the kavanas of the talis cotton. Believe it or not, there's kavanas over there. So let's see what this says. The chabad v'chagat dema. So, again, we're always talking here about chagat. What part of chagat we're talking about? We're talking about the top part of chagat, which is the chabad of the chagat, of the chagat, of both the male, the ma, and the ben, and the female aspect, the partsufi of the partsufim. Keser chochma bina das, each one of them is a partsuf, according to this. The chasiyah of the olam of asiyah, which is the very bottom part, the malchusdik part, is their anpin to atzilus. Going back over this again. The Kachbad is each one of these individuals, the Asiya of the Olam Asiya of Zer Anpin, the Atzilus, and understand that Zer Anpin of Atzilus has a Atzilus, Bri, Yitzir, and Asiya inside of him. So it's all there. That means that there are gradations and levels of light within the level of light. The Asiya of this Asiya that comes along with the Abiyah, the Atzilus. We're dealing, that's what I was just trying to explain. It's the lower part of the Abiyah of Atzilus. So that's going to be the shir for today. And tomorrow we'll pick up another page, see what's playing over there.